Don't worry, dear. I'll just take my medicine every other day. I'll be all right.
Honey, which of my prescriptions can I take today?
In America today, our government continues to send billions of dollars to help other nations around the world, and yet tens of millions of American adults and children cannot afford their medications. During the last few years, the perfect storm for a healthcare crisis converged on America. First, the costs of healthcare and prescription drugs skyrocketed. It's startling to know that in America, many are now forced to self-ration their prescription medication. And if that wasn't bad enough, an economic meltdown converged on America. Global stock markets crashed. Millions of hardworking Americans watched helplessly as their life savings and retirements disappeared, along with their insurance. Dr. James King, the chairman of the American Academy of Family Physicians, said in the New York Times, people are having to choose between gas, meals, and medication. Not only the cost of living has gone up, apparently, so has the cost of staying alive. The regrettable reality of these tough recessionary times is that many seniors and baby boomers alike are being forced to make dangerous decisions that can and will impact their health and their financial future. To make the situation more agonizing is the realization that our government is spending hundreds of millions of taxpayer dollars to subsidize medical aid for foreign countries. Think about it. While millions in America are unemployed and doing without medication due to its costs, we're sending millions of dollars overseas to pay for medications for others. That seems like a prescription for failure to me. What then is the solution? The solution is ProvisionRx. ProvisionRx decided that the current prescription for failure was not acceptable. They decided America needed a prescription for success. At the same time the health crisis was converging with the economic chaos, another convergence was taking place.
ProvisionRx teamed with a proven 29-year-old debt-free business icon, IAB, or Independent Association of Businesses, and introduced an affordable alternative to all Americans. A prescription for success.
IAB had already saved its members millions of dollars by offering the most progressive benefit packages in the United States. ProvisionRx would combine its distribution network with IAB's massive benefit resources. Here was their strategy. ProvisionRx would bypass the extremely expensive media campaigns. They would enlist an army of crusaders who had a heart for those who desperately needed to save money on their prescriptions. And they would pay them to hand out free prescription discount cards and show others how to do the same. Even those with insurance would learn that in many instances, the ProvisionRx free card gave them better savings.
May 4th, 2010, Lowell Mims told me at the ProvisionRx headquarters at the IAB building in Arlington, Texas, that we will put more checks in more hands more often than any other company in the industry of network marketing. Thank you, ProvisionRx. Has been a check in the mailbox every Monday, on time, every time.
We get a check every week?
Absolutely. Actually, we get 2 checks every week.
My wife and I were praying for an opportunity to find a company where we could make $100,000 a month in residual income. I believe we found that here with ProvisionRx.
I was looking for a company that had a cause, that I could earn potential income of 6 figures or more. I found that company in ProvisionRx.
Save people money. Make people money. It doesn't get any better than that. Wouldn't you love to get paid to hand out free discount cards? Remember, the discount cards are free to everyone. And since it's not insurance, there are no exams, there are no expiration dates, and the discount cards can be used immediately at over 54,000 pharmacies nationwide, including Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Kroger, Target, just to name a few. Imagine saving 10 to 75% or more on most prescriptions immediately. Everybody qualifies, and there are no health restrictions. And here's what's great. You don't sell anything. Your success does not depend on you selling to and alienating your friends and relatives. Just simply hand out the free cards and share an informational website. How is this possible? Membership has its privileges. There's strength in numbers. Let's examine some important facts. There were over 3.6 billion prescriptions written last year. Approximately 68% of those would have saved money with the ProvisionRx discount card. In simple English, over 2,448 million prescriptions would have cost 10 to 75% less, or in some cases, maybe even saved more. In an economic crisis, millions of Americans would have saved billions of dollars. Another fact, 75% of small businesses do not offer any type of health coverage. And 4 people lose their health benefits every minute. Each one of these needs your help. And each one that you give a free prescription card to could potentially help earn you income, while at the same time saving them money. You can become part of the unprecedented national blitz that will slash prescription costs for millions. No selling, no overhead, no paperwork, no hassles. Here's how it works. Everyone starts as a RX manager. When you hand out your first 10 RX cards and verify that you did by simply clicking onto a button in your back office, each time the card is used, you would receive 50 cents per discounted prescription. So for 1,000 discounted usages, you would receive $500. For 10,000, you would receive $5,000, and so on. By teaching 3 people to do the same, you become a qualified RX manager.
Then you'll be paid a $100 bonus. Go on to become a district marketing director and earn another $100. Go on to become an executive marketing director and earn a third $100. Plus, be sure and check out our special promotional bonuses. If you become a trainer, you'll double your commission to $1. So now 50 cents becomes $1.
Now $500 for 1,000 discounted usages becomes $1,000, and so on. Most plans would stop there. Your efforts to build deep and strong would go unrewarded. Not at ProvisionRx. Through our monthly distribution income stream, you get paid up to $2.40 every time someone on your team hands out 10 cards a month. Not just on the first 5 levels, but also to infinity. That could amount up to $7,000 a month in passive residual income on the first 5 levels alone, with everyone getting just 5 who each hand out 10 cards a month. What if it goes to 6 levels? That could amount up to $35,000 a month. What if it goes to 7? That could amount up to $60,000 a month. That's up to $2,000 a day. And could eventually go as high as up to $3,000 a day. Now you are starting to see why we here at ProvisionRx believe that we have the greatest compensation plan in the world. And I've only shown you 3 streams of income. ProvisionRx also offers a lucrative set of training bonuses and the ability to share in the profits of the entire company.
There are a total of 11 streams of simultaneous income.
This is not a something-for-nothing, get-rich-quick scheme. It's an opportunity to providing affordable access to a variety of benefits, which include savings on services that in most cases are available to only large groups and companies. Did you ever think you could make a serious living by supplying free pharmacy discount cards and sharing the benefits with people who absolutely need and want them? Aren't you ready for a life of abundance doing something important? A lot of average, hard-working Americans will tap into this business concept, so timing is everything. You need to move quickly. This unique ProvisionRx compensation plan will pay out a lot of cash, and you want your share of it. Just imagine people getting wealthy while solving problems for others. With ProvisionRx, you can make $1 million difference to those who need it the most and build a future for your family. That's a prescription for success. For more information, please contact the ProvisionRx independent business owner who shared this video with you so you can get started today. Pharmacy discounts are not insurance and are not intended as a substitute for insurance. The discount is only available at participating pharmacies.
Incomes shown are for illustration purposes only. ProvisionRx Incorporated makes no income projections or claims, and income is solely based on personal efforts and success in our program. Please review details, qualifiers, terms, and conditions of the compensation plan.